On Monday, I woke up expecting to do work on analytics. We've got big plans for getting all organizations, channels, all platforms into one place so businesses can make smarter decisions with data. But as a business, we watch session recordings and do reverse demos just to try and see how users use the product and where the clicks are going. Over the last couple of weeks, Ken's been watching a lot of the sessions, keeping an eye on new users that get into the system, trialing it. And we've been noticing something. We've noticed that people are getting stuck, taking a couple of minutes to figure out what's in a project and what they can do. And watching those sessions has been haunting Ken and myself a little bit. So we ran the numbers, looked at everyone who was coming into the platform and how many people were activating, and looking at what potential annual recurring revenue was walking out the door without saying a word. Not because the product's bad, we know it's great, we're using it every day, but because they weren't getting to the point where they saw the use in it and what the stumbling blocks might have been. We were quickly realizing that the index or list page we were doing for file storage also made a lot of sense for other things that were happening in the project. So we started working on all the index pages and making a bunch of improvements to the project navigation. These are all micro changes, tiny little friction points that you might typically ignore because users aren't complaining. But realistically, a lot of your confused users don't complain, they just end up leaving. A lot of the best improvements you can make to a product are pretty much invisible to the user. They're not going to remember the work you did, they just won't get confused. The navigation and using the product will feel obvious and they'll keep using it. That extra work is what's going to set your product apart.